Hope you enjoyed last week's vlog. I've just been to the hospital to get this checked and it's all good. It's tracking really well, and just got a new, it's the same splint but just got it reshaped to mould my finger better. So done that, and now I'm heading to the gym and to run. I had a bit of a mess up this morning. I prepped some overnight oats for my lunch because I was going to cook eggs on toast this morning. Woke up and the bread had gone mouldy, so I have gone to M&S and got a tuna sandwich with some, these are really nice, a honey barbecue flavoured lentil chips and a yoghurt and some carrots and hummus. So I'm going to eat this now, and then I'm heading to the gym and to run, and I'll see where the rest of the day takes me. In terms of this week, I feel like I really want to be disciplined with what I'm doing in terms of my fueling, my recovery, training, just everything, making it really purposeful. I think last week was really about finding my own feet and getting through that little hamstring niggle and just getting back on track with daily things, whereas I think this week I really want to push that on now. But I think when you push yourself, you've got to pick the right moments to do that, and when you treat yourself, you've got to do that as well, but it's all in proportion. And I've seen people like on TikTok and Instagram say like the 80-20 rule, and I do strongly believe the 80-20 rule, but I think, and for whatever that means, I think if I explain it right, 80% of the time you're doing, you're pushing hard, you're doing, the things that are really good for you, and then that 20% is just still really good stuff, but it's more just treating yourself, whether that's a sweet treat or taking it a bit easier in the gym just because you need to recover a bit more that day. And I think people view the 20% as like a really bad thing, but it's really not. I think it's a really healthy way to go about it. And I think last week I was more 70-30, to be honest, or 60-40. I did let not my diet slip, I don't like to use that term, but I had a few more sweet treats than normal, but I wouldn't have changed that for like the world, because yesterday it was Mother's Day and I took my mum out for a coffee and a pastry, and then my sister texted me saying, do you want to come round and have dinner at mine? These sausages need eating, so we'll have some like sausage butties on a Sunday. And I was like, absolutely. And so yesterday my food wasn't exactly healthy and on track, but most of that day I wasn't on track, and then that evening I made sure I had a real good meal to fuel myself for today. I had chicken wraps and just kind of finished the day off really well. So I don't like the word discipline. I think discipline's a good word to use for your future self, to make the future. Sorry, as I was saying, I think discipline is a good word, but it sometimes can come across as like punishment, and I don't want that to come across that way. It's more just you're pushing yourself every day that will benefit your future self. That's how I see it, and I think that's a really healthy way to view it. And that 20%, when you do have a sweet treat or you do things a little bit differently, it's not a bad thing at all, because if you've done that 80% most of that week, that 20% should not affect it at all. And I have a couple social plans as well this week, which, in terms of eating might not be the healthiest, but again, I wouldn't change that for the world, because those are like moments you have with your friends, and I think I will be able to enjoy those moments if I know I've done the 80%, that other stuff really well. So I'm rushing a little bit, so I'm explaining this probably not in the best way, but I'm going to get going now. I'm going to have this and head to the gym and go for a run. But that's my kind of theme for this week, and we'll see how we go with it.
I used to believe we were burning on the edge of something beautiful, selling a dream, smoking mirrors keep us waiting on a miracle, on a miracle. Say go through the darkest of days, having some heartbreak away, never let you go. Nah, 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 I won't give up. Nah, nah, nah. Let me love you.
pushed really hard in the gym and really make some progress with my weights and my speed. Way more than I anticipated. Just pushed on way more than I thought. So that was really nice. And then called it M&S on the way back. Shock. Yeah, I'm just going to unpack. I'm going to have a quick shower and then I need to go get my nails done. They're so overdue. Obviously I won't be getting this one done. Hopefully they give me a little discount. So yeah, I'm going to do that and get my toes done as well. And I'm going to take my iPad and do some editing while I get my toes done. And just, yeah, have a bit of an evening to myself. And I feel like I'm just starting to make a bit more motivated as well. Like even after that gym session, I just felt really good. And I've already made like pretty good choices today. Like I called at M&S to get some food. And I think I must be due my period. I need to check on the old menstrual cycle, but I'm pretty sure I'm due soon. And I can tell because I've got like the odd spot coming up. And I cried at Tik Tok last night, which is always, I mean, I don't need to be on my period for that, but it's always quite a telling sign. And some cravings for like some sweets. And when I called at M&S, I bloody love Percy Pigs. And I was stuck in some traffic on the way back, so I was like, oh, do I just get some little sweets to keep me going? And then I was like, no, Sarah, this is where you're going to be disciplined and you're going to put in your 80%. And I got some pineapple and just snacked on the pineapple all the way back. So obviously, fruit's very low calorie and really good for you. But it satisfied like the craving I had. I needed to snack. Just the little shifts that you can make when you're in a really good space and you feel like you can do that. And for me, that's not really impacting anything in my day. I'm going to be sat in traffic regardless. I'm still going to be doing those things. Whereas like late in the week when I have my social plans and say I fancy something or they ask me if I want to share a plate of unhealthy food, those are like special moments for me, like with my friends and my family. Yeah, I think I've made that little step today, which is nice. And it's important to just recognise those little things. So sometimes there's just like, it can just snowball, I think. It's just like, okay, so like, oh yeah, got some little sweets. And then you get to the back end of the week. And when I come to these social plans, if I feel that guilt that I didn't bank in earlier on in the week, I might go into that toxic headspace of like, well, you didn't, put all that effort in earlier in the week, so you shouldn't be putting it in now. I think it's just really important understanding when to push yourself for your future self and when to just really live in the moment and enjoy it. I went off with a slight waffle then. But yeah, I'm going to shower, get some comfies on, and yeah, go get my nails done, which would be a nice little treat. And then I think for the evening, come back, make dinner, and then probably I might set up my new iPhone potentially, or just do some jobs. I'm going to see how I feel. But yeah, I'm going to go now. Evening. I bought some new under eye patches. Oh my god, they're a bit slipping off a little bit. But I'm giving them a go because my eyes are so dry at the moment. I think with how cold it is, so just ignore that for now. I was meant to film dinner, but I just got carried away because I was just so hungry and it was just so yum. I made some chicken wraps with rocket. I picked up some. So the Co-op does this amazing garlic aioli mixing with pesto, and oh my god, it is so yum. So I added that in and then roasted up some tomatoes as well. And yeah, it was just lush. And I was meant to video the thing, but I was just so hungry. And I got my nails done. I went for the classic French tip. Did a very nice job, and then obviously did not get this one done. Didn't give me a discount though, that's quite sad. So yeah, it was a lovely evening, and then I've just tidied the kitchen so it's all ready for tomorrow to just be ready to go and just start my day as normal. I'm going to finish my tea, I'm going to, yeah, get ready for bed and go to sleep, so see you in the morning. Good morning, happy Tuesday morning. I had such a good sleep, oh my god, I got at least probably 8 hours in, and like a really deep sleep as well. And I thought I was going to wake up feeling great, but I actually feel really groggy, quite run down. I think I've just really pushed yesterday quite hard, and I haven't done that in a while. So it's probably why, but I think I really needed that sleep. I'm going to have a big breakfast now so that I'm really fueled for this running session, because I think that's the only way I can go like really hard today. And get most out of it, and then yeah, so I'm going to do that, and then whilst my food goes down I'm going to do some work around the house or just sit and do some admin, and you should always fuel for your sessions of course, but I appreciate if people want to get runs done and they get up and go, I don't blame them, because I really struggle to stomach food as well. But I think when possible, like really try and fuel, because again I want to give that 80% today, And this morning is my 20%. Again, not a bad thing, it's just slowing things down a bit and getting ready to be able to push my body again, and just listen to it day by day. And I'm fortunate enough that I've got the time to be able to do that, so I do appreciate a lot of people don't, but when possible, I think it's really good to just listen to what your body needs. So yeah, I'm going to finish my cup of tea. I've also got my pyjamas on as well because I'm in slow down mode. And yeah, I'm going to make some breakfast. Hey everyone, don't mind me, I'm just doing a bit of stretching. Went to meet my mum and sister and nephew and did a bit of shopping. I went big in TK Maxx and JD Sports. I bought some new trainers, which I'm about to run in, which I'm so excited. So yeah, I'm not gonna chat too long. I'm literally just stretching now. I'm gonna go get a coffee first, just sit and do some life admin stuff again, and then I'm going to warm up, do my run. It's still like a really sunny day as well, so it's just, yeah, really nice. I need to check what running I've got, but it will be intervals most likely. Probably be like 2 mins on, 1 min off, or 1 min on, 30 off. That's normally my Tuesday session anyway, but we will see. So yeah, just having a little stretchy stretch, and my camera's on charge, so hence using my phone. But yeah, this is my running fit. I've gone for the Lululemon top, and some Lululemon shorts as well, like a navy set. That's the haul I did, which was huge. So now my trainers, they're downstairs. I'll show you when I get downstairs. So I've chucked this jumper on just because I'll probably be a bit cold at the coffee shop whilst waiting for my run. These, I think I got a video before, but they're like pinky with a tinge of like slight maybe grey green. I'm not 100% sure. And I was going to wear them in, but I'm just going for it and I could regret it, but we live and we learn. I'm so excited. I just know I'm going to get blisters in these, knowing me. But yeah, new shoe day. It's lovely and warm and dry, so they won't get dirty at least. So yeah, I'm going to get ready. Okay, coffee done, which was yum. So I'm gonna do some light stretches and then go for my run. I checked, it was, oh my god, 2 minutes on, 1 minute off, times 8. Actually a really good run. The first couple sets felt really quite hard, but then I just got into like cruise mode, like by the I think 4th or 5th one, which was really nice because the last couple running sessions has just felt like pain throughout the whole time. And these shoes were so comfy, no blisters, no nothing. They're a bit thicker heeled shoes that I normally run in. Normally mine are just a little bit flatter. So I felt they're bouncy and springy. It was really nice. I can see why people get the chunky heel. And no blisters, so it's just a win-win. But I'm like really sweaty now. So I'm going to shower and I'm going to put in a hair mask. I need to wash my hair later. So I can either, I can't get this last bit. Hang on. These stupid nails. There we go. So I'm going to get a hair mask on and get my comfies on, and I'm going to go to my parents for dinner as my sister's staying there with my nephew as well, so it'd be nice to spend some time with them. And And yeah, I'm trying to have a wholesome night in with them, help with a few bits. I'm going to take my iPad as well, probably do some editing as well. But yeah, I'm going to make a cup of tea and shower and yeah, get going. Good morning. I slept at my parents' last night and it was really wholesome. Got to spend time, sorry I'm just grabbing my stuff. I got to spend time with my nephew, which was lovely, and my sister. But yeah, I'm going to go get a coffee, and it's a lovely day. It's like 18 degrees. It's the hottest it's been in the UK in a while. So yeah, I'm going to go now and get ready for the gym and get a coffee.
I'm freezing outside, I feel my skin tight. My coat is inside, but I look up at you. I tracked your plane ride for when you're in tonight. Tell me when is the next time I run to you? It sounds insane, right? I'll take the same flight, wait at your bedside. I land right next to you. I'm going stateside, where I'll see you tonight. Tell me, how did a girl like me get into you? Yeah. You can be my American. You can be my American. Is it right? I don't know. Yeah, you're taking my control. Never been abroad before. Now I'm knocking through your door. But you're nice, so I'll stay. Never met a British girl, you say. No one treats me this way. Are all boys out here the same? What can I say? What can I do? I'm trying to be the girl that you're talking to. And maybe you could be my American. Boy. You could be my American. Boy. What can you say that you wanted to? I'm flying intercontinental with you. Maybe you could be my American. Boy. You could be my American. I'm freezing outside, I feel my skin tight. My coat is inside, but I look up at you. I tracked your plane ride for when you're in tonight. Tell me, when is the next time I run to you? It sounds insane, right? I'll take the same flight, wait at your bedside. I land right next to you. I'm going stateside, where I'll see you tonight. Tell me, how did a girl like me get into you? Yeah. You can be my American. You can be my American. Is it right? I don't know. Yeah, you're taking my control. Never been abroad before. Now I'm knocking through your door. But you're nice, so I'll stay. Never met a British girl, you say. No one treats me this way. Are all boys out here the same? What can I say? What can I do? I'm trying to be the girl that you're talking to. And maybe you could be my American.
Afternoon. I'm finally home after a really fun morning. Obviously did the power session, which I was so happy about, as I've not been able to do power or like explosive stuff for that long with my hand, like doing quick movements with it. So yeah, I was really happy I managed to do that, and because it's one of my weaknesses as well, so I've been itching to do that. So yeah, really happy that went well. And then just done a few jobs this afternoon, picked up a few bits, had a couple of appointments and stuff, so had a productive afternoon and I'm finally home. And I checked with the old menstrual cycle, and I'm significantly in my luteal phase, which explains a lot, because I also had a facial this afternoon and my skin's just like, it feels a lot calmer from it, but she could tell like when she was doing it that I was like due on, which I find like crazy, because obviously your skin just changes up quite a bit. And I'm just craving a lot of stuff. Like I was craving a second coffee at 3 p.m. and I was like, no, I can't have that. And then there's just like a few things going on that I can just tell is coming along. So I'm actually buzzing with the fact that I've managed to crack on with gym and running as much as I have this week, considering I am in my luteal phase. And that's normally when you might have to hold back. And like in a few days, I might have to just warm up a bit longer or take that bit of extra time before I push myself. But so far I've not had to do that, which I'm really happy about. So now I'm going to shower and get ready, because it is 18 degrees in England and I'm so excited. It's literally the one sunny day of like the week, pretty much. So me and my family are going to go to the pub garden, which I'm so excited about, and I really want a drink, but I'm training tomorrow. So I'll be designated driver, but it's going to be so nice just to sit outside. And I'm a bit gutted that I've had a facial done because I can't wear any makeup, and also I'm feeling a little bit crappy, and just I don't really like how I look at the moment. Like my face is puffier than normal, but it's a great day and I could die tomorrow. sorry, that's really dramatic. Sorry, that's really dramatic. What I'm trying to say is that like I'll have a really special evening with my family in the sunshine and just switching off, and I'm not going to let a few spots or a puffy face stop that. I'm going to leave my face nice and clean and let all the treatments sink in that I've paid for, because I'm working towards my long-term goals of like solving a bit of my acne that's going on and skin texture. And for anyone who's gone through that knows how insecure it can make you feel. You can feel vulnerable, and it can be really frustrating, a very frustrating process. So I'm just trying to be really consistent with like my facials and my skin treatments, and really just making the most of it and not letting it should never get in the way of social activities. I do try and plan around it so that, you know, I'm not going to sweat, or I'm not going to be in the sun, or have to put makeup on, but sometimes just life happens. And today I woke up and it's a great day and it's lovely sunshine weather, so we're going to go to the pub garden and sit and I'll be having Diet Cokes, but we'll be having drinks and it'll just be really nice, and I'm not going to let that stop me. Touching my face again, you're not meant to touch your face after a treatment. So yeah, I'm just feeling pretty positive after, I guess, yeah, like not a tough week, but a week where I'm really trying to push myself. So yeah, I'm going to shower and get ready. Everyone, so I am ready for the pub. I've gone for a casual little summery top. I bought this cardigan in Manchester the other weekend and I love it. And I've gone for jeans and then some Uggs as well. As you can tell, the colour of my neck is very different to my face, because I fake tan this week, and obviously I've had my facial, hence that, but I'm just going to go for it. I've put on SPF on my face just because my skin's really sensitive and it's sunny, and I've just put some lip gloss on, so I'm trying to go for that glowy look even though my skin is horrible at the moment. So yeah, I'm actually ready early, so I'm gonna, wait, why am I holding this? I'm actually ready early, so I'm going to have a quick snack now. I'm gonna have a protein yogurt and some granola, because it's, oh my watch has died, hang on. It's 4:15, so I won't be until later, and I'm aware that I'm a bit snackier than normal at the moment, and obviously we're going to the pub, and at the pub there's like crisps and nuts and all that kind of stuff, and I'm trying to be really good this week, so I'm going to have my snack now before I go, and then have my Diet Cokes. I'm going to go do some work as well before my parents get there, and like my family as well, the rest of my family as well, so yeah, I'm going to have that and then head off for the evening, and I'm really excited, so enough of that, I'm off. Happy Thursday morning, everyone. I'm just prepping breakfast. Got scrambled eggs on toast with avocado. It's not the most aesthetic looking this morning, but will be yummy, I'm sure. What was I going to say? Yeah, so it's media day with Yorkshire, and I've got a gym this morning, so I'm going to get this down me, get to the gym, get a coffee, and then afterwards I've packed my makeup and my Yorkshire kit to sort this face out. So yeah, it's just going to be a good day, and yeah, let's go.
Had it just like that, had it right on track, and I keep finding never had thoughts that control me until something bad left me so lonely, and I want it back. I want the old me, try to forget, but things just remind me. There's a million things I could say, but you never really knew them, but you never really knew I'm not this way. Wanna take it back to the way. Had it just like that, had it right on track, and I keep falling
Ended up having a really good day. Just was a bit longer than I anticipated. Had media day with Yorkshire after the gym this morning, but it just took a bit longer than I thought, and then I got back a bit later. But it was honestly so nice just spending time with the girls and just having little chit chats in between all our media stuff. And the last thing I've got is I got home and I sat in the car for about half an hour scrolling, and then posted a little Instagram reel. I was like, okay, that's a little job done. And then got in and I've just sat on the floor and I'm just like, oh God, I'm like really tired now. And I need to do my shoulder exercises because I didn't have time to do them. So I'm going to set the band up in the other room and just do my cuff work. And again, that's just something I'm like, oh, it feels so hard to do right now. And I'm like, step back, Sarah. It is literally 10 minutes of your day and it's literally your job. Just get it done. So sometimes I like a bit of tough love like that, like just like, come on, like snap out of it. And that's kind of what I did when I was in the car. I was like doom scrolling. I was like, okay, no, snap out of it. And then I think those are the moments where I'm happy to be a bit more disciplined with myself and like be like, come on, Sarah, like this is your job, like you're meant to do this, blah blah blah. And then I think if I'm like that most of the time and can push myself through it, I think it just means that when I am a bit softer with myself and take care of myself more, I really take that in. So I hope I've explained that well. But yeah, I'm not really making a lot of sense right now. I'm so tired. So I'm going to cut off. I'm going to do my exercises and then cook dinner because I'm hungry. I've had the nicest morning ever. I slept until, well, I probably slept until about 8 a.m. and then just stayed in bed till 9, and it was honestly so nice. I've got to wash my hair. I've got the collagen eye mask on, but I also put it on my forehead as well. I've got like a little circle motion going on, but they're so nice. And I've made breakfast. I've made scrambled eggs on toast with avocado and roasted tomatoes and a cup of tea, of course. So yeah, I'm just really slowing down this morning, and I can really feel that I've had a hard 4 days of training in a row. The last few weeks I've always had Thursday off, and then gone again on the Friday. But this week, obviously, I did Monday to Thursday, so I can just feel it a bit more in my body and how hard I've been pushing. So I think this has come at a really good time for my rest day, and I don't feel any guilt as well. Like I just feel like I'm due a rest, and started off with a great sleep and just slowing everything down. So yeah, so the plan is going to have this, and then I'm going to dry my hair, and then I'm going to go to a cafe, and because my coffee machine hasn't been working, which has been really annoying, but I've managed to get it working again, and I need some new coffee beans. So I'm going to go to a coffee shop, and I really need to edit my first like proper vlog. It's honestly so long, it's like 100 minutes long, because I just set up the camera in the gym or running and just do stuff, and obviously you meant to cut it down and all that kind of stuff. So I really need to get on top of that. So gonna do that this afternoon, and then I've got dinner tonight. One of my friends I used to play cricket with, she's amazing, and we're going for some tapas and drinks, which I'm so excited about. So obviously I'm aware that I'll be a bit more of a higher calorie evening, but I wouldn't change it for the world. Like tapas and drinks, like I'm all for it. So yeah, enough of that chatting. I'm gonna eat my breakfast now. So this is the outfit I've gone for. Just comfy black wide joggers and comfy top from H&M with my bag. Just blow dried my hair and just done this bit, so it looks kind of nice, but then I've just oiled the rest of it. So I'm trying to get my hair all healthy, but I still want to look nice. So yeah, fit for the, God, my mirror's so dusty. So yeah, I'm gonna head to the cafe now. Hello, so I'm back from my afternoon, and it was so lovely. My mum came round and we went and got coffee and went around some of the shops, which was really nice, and then I saw my brother, sister-in-law and my little niece, and that was, yeah, just really wholesome. Sorry, I'm waffling a bit here. I'm in a bit of a rush. My friend's coming in about an hour and I need to get ready. So I've got a little setup here. I set up for getting ready. Got some water on the go to hydrate, and then of course watching the girlies. So yeah, getting ready and then I'm shooting off. Ready to go. I've gone for some like smart trousers, nice top, oversized blazer, and some nice trainers. I've literally got 2 minutes, so I'm going to quickly hang up some washing, put some more on, and then head off. So yeah. Say hi. Hi. This is Holly, and she's great, and she's enjoying her spicy mango margarita. So originally on my plan was 1 minute on, 1 minute off, which normally obviously includes higher like intense running. But I literally only got 5.5 hours sleep last night, and I've just felt quite lethargic this morning. And when I feel like that, I want to do like a slow pace run normally, just to get more out of it. So then I was like, do I do a 4K or a 5K? So I was thinking 5K because that'd be slower, but then I did a 4K earlier this week. So I thought, actually, I'm gonna do 4K because I need that push to like be competitive today. So I did that, trying to beat my last one, which I did, so I'm really happy. So I've literally just got back. I've got my coffee, so I'm going to sip on this, quickly shower. I've literally got to leave in probably like 10-15 minutes. So I'm going to have my hair up because there's no way that's coming down now. And yeah, just get a nice little outfit on and then head off for lunch. Home and just made a cup of tea, of course, and I'm tired, but I really want to start this this little spring clean I want to do. So having a cup of tea, having 5 minutes of scrolling, and then I'm gonna go till, so it's 5:40 now, so I'm giving myself till 7 to do as much as I can, or 7:30, and then chill for the evening. So that's my plan. So we'll see how much we do. So bag's ready for tomorrow. My overnight oats are all done for my breakfast, and I'm gonna put these on. But before I put these on, I'm gonna wrap up on here just because I'm like just so ready to just chill now for the evening. And tomorrow's quite a big day with obviously the information of this. After 6 weeks, we will see how she's pulled up and what the next step is. So I'm excited but also a bit nervous because yeah, it's just really out of my control at the moment. So hopefully that goes all fine. But in terms of like reflecting this week, I'm really happy with where I've got. Like I set out at the start to just push myself a bit more and really, I guess, back what I was voicing I was wanting to do, which I felt I've done really well. I felt like I said 80% of the time of this week, I feel like I have been on task. I've done the jobs I needed to do, I've eaten well, I've kept to my habits pretty good. My sleep was a bit off this week. It's still a bit shorter than I want it to, but the most important thing for me, it was always like a deep sleep, or I'd fueled enough or like drunk enough water. I just felt you know, if there's any kind of slip in anything, the other part of my routine helped me get through whatever that day had in store, I guess. So yeah, I feel like I've kept that really well. Then obviously the back end of this week was more of my 20% of chilling and seeing friends and eating out, having a couple drinks. And I feel like I could just really enjoy that and be present, just because I know I've worked really hard. And obviously you should enjoy it whether you think you've worked hard or not. But for me, I just like to set out goals, and obviously being an athlete, you want to push yourself and be the best person you can, but you also want to live life. So that's just kind of how I navigate it. And I feel like I navigated it really well this week. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this week's. I'm going to get these on and eat dinner, watch Married at First Sight, do some editing and go to bed. So we will see how tomorrow goes. Fingers crossed, literally, that I can do that, and that we're back to cricket very soon, as I'm like itching now to get bowling. So yeah, thank you for joining. Night.